Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
哇，这么多。
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me?
Revelio.
这么多任务，太多了。这个先好了，拉锁术。
Levioso. Capulso. Yes. Confringo. Incendio.
看一下，还有什么？哦，这个要去买。哦，最 多太多了，我们先从这个。
These rocks have seen better days. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close?
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. It's never been this long. I just know something's happened.
营地。飞。
Is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Proxborough, past the river.
You're gonna regret coming here.
There's trouble afoot.
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning. They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves. I dream of making a better world. For me. Nothing to poach in Arrynshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists.
What have we here? Another human? I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now.
啊，要带水，没水。啊呢。
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
啊，下回。
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
哎呦，妈！
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you.
嗯。
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I hope you have.
Wide the mouth, Randy.
I've never seen a sword like it. Show yourself.
Glacier! Repulsor! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Incendio!
Right.
Confringo!
Was that your best? Chill spells glance off of me.
Glacier! Confringo! Revelio.
Who's that? What over here? Another human? Sworn.
Glacier! Confringo! Repulsor! Protego!
That was meant for me.
Glacier! Repulsor! Confringo! Incendio! Glacier!
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Glacier! Confringo!
那感觉要做地方。
Glacier! Confringo! Now to find out what happened here. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Revelio. Revelio.
这个之外呢，还有别的吗？没有。
Revelio. I should investigate.
Hmm. 没有了。
Revelio.
"使用罗德兰地图。河边。 它是这个洞吗？克罗废墟。诶，这里。
What was that? Not quiet enough.
我靠，这么多人啊！都怎么进攻？
You're weak, human.
What do we have here?
You fight about as well as a puffskein. You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Repulsor! Glacius! Confringo! Protego!
cut back on pudding. Took you for a troll the other day.
使用多多司命。
That could be used for better things.
我是多多司命。因为我没有这个技能呢。看一下这个。 这个先好了。
We were merely musing on the state of affairs. I don't even find her interesting. She's a bore, a dreadful bore.
Revelio.
“靠，这到底在哪里？”一直走，一直走，一直走。
Mine now, Demi guys. Revelio.
Wow.
Nice, so knowledgeable. I hope those assignments were challenging.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
插三角形均。
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descender!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Glacier! Descender!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed
Confringo!
outside of the classroom.
Descender! Revelio!
带有浮动的地图，寻找宝藏。到底是哪里呀？妖精前兆。妖精前哨在哪里？
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Protego.
没有看到。绘图上，地图上描绘的废墟中，这个去吧。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Glad you came.
I wish I had the courage.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. Ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aiden was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Wow, 这么远。
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This place has seen better days.
How unfortunate for you.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her Muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Brottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
This looks intriguing.
Oh, zombie.
Sold some baby nifflers the other day. Fetched a small.
好啦，明天再继续玩吧。大家拜拜。